Hello everyone! Today's topic of day is Confucianism. Our question that will help us to understand this topic more is how did the 5 relationships based by Confucius influence the beliefs of people in ancient China? This question will help to learn with more details about the topic of my research. Confucianism inquire the changes of beliefs of people in ancient China helps to understand the lifestyle and culture of the people of that time. This will also help to understand the chain of events in Chinese history. Confucianism can be considered both as a way of thinking and a religion. Confucianism made a huge impact on the government, society, education, family, and relationships between people of East Asia. Confucius, the creator of this teaching, is the most famous teacher and philosopher in China, whose ideas influenced the China and East Asia civilizations. Confucius lived during the period of warring states and saw chaos in society. That is why he created his teaching and 5 main principles. The main principles of this teaching are 5 relationships that are based on relationships between people. The relationships were meant to create balance and harmony. 5 relationships positively influenced the beliefs of people in ancient China due to the change and rethinking of relationships between people. The 5 relationships are based on social relationships and created by Confucius for the harmonious structure of society. Since the principles are based on virtues, like honesty and wisdom, if a person fulfills all these relationships, he will achieve the highest virtue, humaneness, and become a sage. Before the creation of Confucianism and the 5 relationships, people paid less attention to relationships between each other. But with the emergence and popularization of these principles, people began to pay more attention to it. For example, people began to treat each other kinder and think about their behavior. People were divided into those who followed and fulfilled these principles because they wanted to become a sage, and those who benefited from these principles in their family. Due to these principles, an ideal society was built where everyone knows their place and fulfills their roles. Thus, the changes in relationships between people and the structure of the ideal society changed people's beliefs and the structure of society in ancient China. The 5 relationships influenced the education system and its development in ancient China. Confucius believed that all people are naturally good, but virtues can only be fully achieved through education. Thus, through education, a person can achieve success in everyday life using his experience in different situations. Confucius had an idea for education for all children regardless of their social status. Earlier, people's beliefs were based on other interests, and they did not pay due attention to education. However, with the creation of the 5 relationships, the situation changed. For example, schools began to use the education system founded by Confucius. Confucius encouraged students to learn with enthusiasm and motivated teachers to teach more. This system was based on the development of students in logic, good habits, and virtues. By changing people's beliefs through improved education, people began to think about larger issues. Thus, due to the unusual education system and the teaching about virtues and relationships in this system, people's beliefs changed. In conclusion, the 5 relationships based by Confucius positively influenced the beliefs of people in ancient China and East Asia civilizations. Our research showed that these principles improved China's education and social structure that were reflected in the history of China. The social structure in the family and society has led to harmony and balance in the country. Also, the educational system founded by Confucius significantly influenced further conversion for children and also for current education in schools. Huge thanks for your attention. I hope you learned something new that will be helpful for you. Wish you luck. Bye-bye.